This was supposed to be a simple road trip. Fix a small issue with the van, head out, find a nice spot to park up.
Got my furry hat on.
See how high you can get it.
But everything in this video went wrong. The van started playing up, the weather turned, and we just thought we had found the perfect place to stay, and we really hadn't.
Hidden behind a big cloud.
A bit windswept and soaked, yes.
We nearly didn't even share this video, but we had too much fun making it not to. So you'll have to tell us what you think in the comments. Welcome to Finding My Place. We are Helen and Martin, and we moved to Ireland to build a new life here. This channel follows our journey from DIY projects and gardening at home to exploring new places across Ireland in our camper van, balancing work and home life and sharing all the everyday moments along the way. Let's get into it.
We're planning an epic road trip in a couple of days' time. This one's going to be a good one. We're going to use a drone and we're going to put it up in the air and we're going to get some amazing shots of the most picturesque mountain in the whole of Ireland, and also one of the most picturesque beaches in the whole of Ireland. We cannot wait for this one. We just need some good weather. One of the biggest problems with having a van with a long wheelbase is finding a mechanic that can take the van into the workshop, because the workshops usually aren't big enough or the ramps aren't sufficient to take the longer wheelbase, and then you're left to figure it out for yourself sometimes. Mechanical issues is one thing, but electrical issues is quite another thing. You'll see here we have an electric step on the side of the van which comes out automatically when the door opens. Unfortunately, it's intermittent. Sometimes it sticks, it doesn't come out, sometimes it comes out and doesn't go in. So obviously that's not ideal when you're driving down narrow lanes and you've got a step sticking out that refuses to go back in. Can't find an auto electrician that's close to me, so unfortunately I have to figure it out for myself. This is the issue here, the electric step. It's an automatic step that should come out when the door opens. See what happens this time. See, that step should have come out automatically as the door opened and put the lights on with it, but it's not working. I've had a look underneath. It seems clean. Sometimes they get full of dirt and things and then it's harder for them to open. So I've had a quick look and it's encased underneath, so that shouldn't be the issue. Also put some releasing oil in there as well just to see if I can free it up. It was working up till a couple of days ago, then it suddenly stopped. So the other thing is, unit for it, for controlling it, the electronic unit is up here in the overhead cab. Just in here, you can just about see it. Top tip, by the way, if you look on your Android phones, or probably Apple as well, on Google, if you go on your search facility on your phone, you'll see a little square with a circle in the middle. That's what it is on my phone anyhow, and that's called Google Lens. And if you take a photo via Google Lens of anything at all that you're not sure about, Google Lens will tell you what it is, and in my case here it told me that that's the control unit for the electric step. So perfect. I'm going to have a look at these wires. So it's Truma, that's the wiring. I'm just going to check that these wires are secure. I have stuck it down to stop it moving around, but it's still stopped working. So I'll have a look at these wires next, see if I can get this maneuvered out somehow so I can get a closer look. That's the unit moved out. You can see here all the wires. They all seem to be, at first glance anyway, they all seem to be intact. Obviously I can't do it on camera because I can't hold the camera and do the wiring at the same time. But I'll have a quick check. I'll just take them out, pop them back in again to make sure they're all intact. That's the buzzer for the door, the warning buzzer. So I'm guessing the issue must be one of these wires. If not, it could be the connection to the step itself. So bear with me. I will have to put the camera down whilst I check the wires. All the wires seem to be intact. They're just a push fit. They just push into the connector there, as it seems. I've taken the back cover off. Not a lot to see inside, not much I can do about that. It could be obviously a problem with the PCB, the printed circuit board. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's just a loose connection, because these little boxes, I think they're about £130. Ridiculous when you think of it, because there's not a lot to them. I'm just going to take a photograph off the wires and where they go in case I need to buy a new one, a new unit, and then it's just a matter of popping the wires into the same holes. Hoping this is not the issue. There's just one other thing I need to look at. Going underneath the van here, there's some wires. There's a wire here going into the platform at the bottom, and there's a wire at the back. There's a joint here, and then there's another wire. Don't know if you can see it just there, just at the very back. Unfortunately, I can't get underneath the van. Don't have any big enough ramps. I don't have a pit to get under it, so I don't know if that's the issue. They seem to be quite intact. The one at the back, this one, there's some movement in it, so I might jiggle that about a bit, see if I can get a connection. The step, like I say, seems clean, and there is a base underneath it. I don't know if you can see that, but that stops any dirt from getting in, so it all seems good. Just can't wrap my head around it at the minute. Just wish there was somebody that knew more than me that could have a look at it. If anyone does know anything, pop it in the comments, but the chances are by the time I've read your comment I've probably had it fixed somewhere or fixed it myself, but you never know. I might just give up on it and wait and see if I get any advice back. So we'll give that a go and see if it works. So shutting the door. Hopefully it'll open. I just don't understand it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Unless it is the unit itself, which I'm reluctant to pay 120 quid for, and then find out that that's not the issue. So I'm a bit stuck, don't know what to do. I'll look into a bit more online, see if anyone else has had the same issue. Well, I've decided to have another go at it. It looks like it's just four little bolts holding the step on, so we'll take those off and get a closer look at it. It wasn't as easy as I thought. The 4 screws I needed were right behind this stainless steel bar, and I didn't want to take all of that off if I could avoid it. So I'm just going to take the front here off. There's 4 little screws on that, so I'll take the front fascia off, see if I can get at it. Could be dirt build up behind it, you just never know. Let's see how that goes. Nothing's ever easy, is it? So I've had to take the full bar off. Quite a lot of weight in that bar to get at these little screws. Nothing's ever easy, so we shall keep going and see what we end up with. 30 screws later and a load of rain. I'm soaking wet. I've managed to take everything apart in the rain. Looking underneath, you can see it's as clean as a whistle. There is no dirt whatsoever anywhere to be seen. What there is though is a little switch here. Don't know if you can see that. I can't press it at the minute, I'm holding my phone. But that switch seems to, it may have been out of alignment. So I've tightened up all the screws around it. Give it a few presses just to release it. Put a bit of releasing oil on it. Give it all a good wipe down. Put it back together. Fingers crossed it'll start working. It rained very heavily yesterday, so I had to stop the job. I got back at it again today, greased it all up, realised there was a slight problem. There's a face plate just behind here, a metal face plate with 4 screws in each of the corners, and the problem is the face plate, the 4 holes were very tightly together, so the frame was being pulled tightly together and it was too tight on the step, so it wouldn't let the step slide. So what I did was I re-drilled the holes in the 4 corners, tried it again, and the step seems to be a little bit looser. There's a bit more play in it, so fingers crossed. So put the bar back on because I'm feeling very confident that everything's working as it should, and so I'll open the door and see what happens. There we go, perfect. Now the light's working underneath. I'll try the side lights next to see if those little side lights come on, and we're all working. All in all, a job well done.
Beach. Not the most amazing day, but you can imagine what it'd be like in the summertime. Beautiful it will be.
Lovely beach, so.
Yeah, lovely. But to be fair, I don't think we've found a beach yet in Ireland that isn't lovely.
And Donegal, you mean? We've not ventured out in Donegal.
No, we haven't, to be fair.
If you could turn the temperature up 20 degrees, get rid of the wind, get a blue sky, so where else would you want to be? Got my furry hat on, keep my ears warm. I think it's about 6 degrees.
Yeah. Still February.
Tide's obviously on the way out, because you can see how wet it is here.
Yeah.
And then you can see it's come out quite quickly. But I would say when it's coming in, it must come in really, really quick.
I can imagine, yeah.
Because it's such a low gradient. I'm sure it was much further in than that.
No, I think it's just playing tricks with your eyes, because it looks like there's water there, but it's actually not.
That's gone out really quickly.
It is, and
If it decides to come in at that speed, I'm off, I'm leaving.
we're going to have to be careful in a minute, because we're going to get, there's a riptide or something, but there's like a stream that's running down. Not riptide.
There's a riptide. This is what she thinks is a riptide.
You know what I mean?
Helen thinks this is a riptide. This is a riptide.
It could cut you off anyway.
Yeah, this could cut us off apparently.
It could.
Yeah, daft sod.
It could cut you off.
We'll wander up to this bay up here in the corner and see what that's all about. It looks like there's a guy parking up there in a camper van, so might be some overnight parking for us. But the sign said no parking overnight next to the beach, so we'll see if this one's any different. What do you think of this beach?
Oh, it's lovely. As I say, it's a bit chilly today, but it's such a beautiful long stretch of beach, lots of little coves, and yeah, just a wide open spread. And I can imagine what it's going to be like in the summer. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Too much further. There's a big rock just about to fall on your head.
Crazy rock formations are, aren't I wonder if there's any fossils or anything in it. Is that heavy?
Okay, whoever owns this house here, I don't like you, I hate you. Why do you have to have such a good view? I'll buy it. How much do you want? I'll sell Helen. I'll sell the van. How much? Name your price. and see the smallest beach in the world. Look at that. Miniature beach. Isn't that amazing? You're a friendly sod, aren't you? This is where they buried me. I can read Irish, right? The song of the corncrake is like a squeaky gate or two cheese graters being rubbed together. Their singing peaks when people are trying to sleep. Their song was the backdrop these summer evenings a generation ago. Corncrakes survive only where the land is too rough to use machinery or where haymaking takes place after the nesting season. Modern farming methods have reduced their numbers dramatically. Ask me how I know this Irish.
How do you know it?
Because it's in English here.
Well, we're on the move again. We're just going past Ard Forest Park in there. It's not the day for it today though, so we will come back and do that at another point. Not the best weather, but we have been using, is it Park for a Night app to try and find our park up locations, so we're just seeing what it's like and seeing how accurate it is, and so far it hasn't let us down, so yeah. And how are you finding driving, Martin?
It's fine. Narrow. Gotta be careful you don't go over the edge. But other than that, it's fine. Need to concentrate a bit more.
Yeah.
Some stunning views around here. It's just a shame they're all in cloud. Bit windy again for the drone, but we'll see.
A bit muddy underfoot.
Jane Smith Russell had the church built as a memorial to her husband James Russell, landlord of the Dunlewey estate, who died on the 2nd of September 1848. James Russell was laid to rest in a vault under the church floor. The church was consecrated on the 1st of September 1853 as a chapel of ease to Tullabegley. Tullabegley was a parish consisting of the present-day Gweedore and Clough-na-Healy parishes. The church is built of white marble and blue quartzite, which was quarried locally. The supply of marble in the nearby quarry has now been depleted. The red brick in the arches of the windows was produced locally. Go check it out.
Have a look. There's a little QR code you can do. You can do the story trail. It looks a bit dilapidated now.
Hey, check it out though.
Very impressive.
John Connell Boyd, the Harbour, Bunbeg, 1953 to 2006. That's fairly new.
Oh, that's 2023, that one. They're quite new, recent ones.
Yeah, you can tell they're new. Well, that's new. I'm going to park the van here and park here tonight.
What, just what, inside here?
Yeah, this was a park up. This was the best park up.
Would. It's a shame you can't get up to the bell tower because there are padlocks on it.
That must have looked really impressive at one point with all that white marble, look. It's all quarried locally. Some work went into that. It's a bit windy for the drone, what do you think?
I think it is a bit.
Let's see, we put it up just.
See how high you can get it.
See if it wobbles about. We'll try it, because it's worth videoing this. That's what we're supposed to see behind it, and if you turn to the left you can see where it is, hidden behind a big cloud. I'm related to Dugans. I'm also related to Gallaghers, loads of Gallaghers. I think I'm related to Harkin. None of these, I don't think. And no, none of those. It's a nice beach for the morning. If it dries up, and we can get bad eddy. What do you think of this beach?
It's nice, but it's bloody freezing.
You look a bit wet.
I'm a bit windswept and soaked, yes. So my hair is yeah, not doing great.
It's a lovely beach, but just need less rain and more sun.
Yeah.
But you can't always get it right.
That's how you run through water. Run through water. Even more soaked if you keep doing that. We're no going in pubs tonight with you with them trousers.
I'll have to drive now.
Well,
What do you say with that? Just been on the beach, got absolutely drenched. My jeans are stuck to my legs.
We get back to the car park, which we missed the sign of on the way in that basically says that we can't stay here.
And it's
We are not
starting to get
welcome.
dark.
And it's now starting to get dark and we don't know where we're going.
And I'm hungry.
Martin's hungry. I'm getting hungry. It was a bit of a washout.
Rain expected to stop in the next 6 months.
Excellent. Yeah, you can kind of tell that, yeah, we're the only ones that go to the beach to do nice shots.
This is another lovely beach. You just can't see it. It's hidden under cloud and mist.
And rain.
But still, sure. What else would you be doing on a Saturday? Is it a Saturday?
It is a Saturday, yeah. So yeah, we're going to have to just drive until we find somewhere that also has food. There's no point finding us parking spot that is in the middle of nowhere, because we do need to have some food. So
we have an app that we use, so we can check the app out and see what that tells us.
Yeah.
But there is another beach further along, but it's getting dark now. We're going to have to find food somewhere. We'll find a village with food, then the beach nearby, head for that, and then the sun will come out in the morning when you wake up and we can go sunbathing. You brought your sun cream?
No, I've not brought sun cream. To be fair, I probably should have brought another rain mac, because everything we have is currently...
You should have brought another what?
Rain mac.
I'm not called Mac. Who's Mac?
Yes, we're all a bit sodden. But
Sodom
and, well, you say, what else will we be doing? At least we're seeing new places and we know where we can come back to in the nice weather.
Yep, I mean this beach here is called Bunbeg. Looks lovely. It's a big beach and there's like an island bit in the middle of the beach. An island in the middle of the beach, you know what I mean? It's not surrounded by water, it's surrounded by sand. But that looks good. I'd like to explore that on a sunny day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll definitely come back here again. It's just a shame we're on a big car park and there's not many people parked on it, and they don't allow you to park overnight, and it's perfect for camper vans.
Yeah.
But then I suppose why would we want them? Because you're not bringing business into the town, because there's no businesses to spend your money at. There's absolutely nothing.
There's one pub.
One pub, yeah, and it's more of a hotel. Is it a hotel?
No, it's a pub. It's just what it doesn't do food. There's nowhere, from what I can see, the's nowhere really to eat here.
Unless we knock on somebody's door and just say, please let us in.
Can we have some food?
We're cold, we're wet, and we have nowhere to go.
But yeah, right. Shall we head off and see where the road takes us? Well, we'll take you with us.
The next time we put this video on, in 3 seconds time, there'll be sunshine, I'll be sunbathing.
No, we won't have that, but we will hopefully have food.
I'll be sunbathing, I'll have a beer, nice cold beer.
Oh, we're not doing any filming now until summer.
And everything in the van will be dry, and I'll be able to see out the windows because there'll be no clouds and there'll be no condensation on the inside of the windows from my wet jeans.
Or socks, or coats.
I'm wearing my socks. I'm not driving without socks. What's wrong with you?
Well, right. He's driving with jeans on, just for that record.
Oh yeah? But I don't have jeans on under my jeans. I'm naked under my clothes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but we don't want to tell anybody that.
Anyway, okay. Oh, dear me.
I was so glad when the rain decided to stop.
Yeah, it was so strange how it just suddenly stopped. I wonder how it did stop.
I don't know. It just stormed out.
If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, as it helps our channel grow and you'll be notified when our videos go live. We've also set up our social media pages, Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. Please come and follow along and join our community.